Hey kid, we're gonna say some stuff and your parents will be real upset with us if they hear you repeating it, so scram. Get out. Alright, on with the program.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sketch, and I am on day 2 of not having internet. I'm struggling to remember where I am. I barely have any food left. Just a full fridge of stuff I don't really feel like eating right now. I've forgotten what it felt like to be a part of society, but I bet it felt warm, like the fire I just lit in my living room. I don't know how many more days I can survive without access to podcasts and One Piece spoilers. Anyways, it's time to return to the mines for safety. It's about to be nightfall. In a void in reality. So y'all ready to start again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. All right, it's Crablad time.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So on the outskirts of Lucent City, not in the same place as Wick's parents' old apartment, the different outskirts of Lucent City, stands a behemoth of a giant mechanical crab made out of I forgot to look up what the metal is called. I just wrote whatever that metal is called. Look it up.
Crabonite.
No, it's like
that would have been
something valicite or something.
That would have been such a better name because it's like carbonite, but it's crabonite.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah,
we can retcon it.
Yeah,
why not?
let's just do that. Sketch. You'll go back and edit all of this and just replace it with me saying.
But the gods
Crabonite.
of this world.
That's me. You're not that.
It can be canon. Just like the employers recently announced that we renamed this metal to Crabonite.
Due to some
Everybody hated it, but because the employer said so, they just okay, whatever.
Oh, I still need to find out what the fuck it was called, so that I can say on the podcast or whatever.
Didn't we say
it
was
used to be called this? Now it's called Crabonite or whatever.
Yeah, wasn't it crystalline valsite?
Is it in the notes somewhere?
What did you say?
Crystalline valsite.
Crystalline valsite is now known as Crabonite.
Yes.
From now on. All right. So on the outskirts of Lucent City stands a behemoth, a giant mechanical crab made out of crabonite. Standing 130 feet up in the air on its large column-like legs. Stepping inside, there's an alarm blaring as all of the crabs rapidly exit their rooms from both sides of the hallway, all headed in the same direction. A pilot has been annihilated, and it's time to see who the replacement will be. Let the trials begin. In the training center, within the large construct, several crabs in training await as the games begin. A large crab covered in barnacles stands atop of a metallic platform overlooking the potential pilots.
Lads, one of our branches have been severed today. That's business, and we must carry on towards our ultimate goal. Collecting shinies! And with our emotional moment dealt with, let us begin the test of strength.
So currently there stand 3 potential mech pilots in the middle of the hall. To the right, a beat-up Crablad with a large crack across the shell surrounding its left eye. They're missing half of their claw. and they're wearing a small cape with a popped collar. To the left, a crab that looks exactly like Tom Cruise if he was a crab. Like, if you could see it, it'd be straight up uncanny.
Tom Claus.
Yeah. And in the middle, what do we see, Kevin? What does your new Crablad look like?
Gotta be better than Tom Cruise.
Is it Chris Pratt?
Oh, you said Tom Cruise. I was thinking Tom Hanks. Those are very different people.
Yeah. One of them does stunts.
What does mine look like?
And the other one's a Scientologist.
No.
You know what? Here we go. This one's dressed like a Dracula. It's dressed like a little vampire.
Oh.
Got like the little like fake fangs, and it's got like the black cape.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does it have like a little widow's peak drawn on because it doesn't have hair?
Just like in a crack. Like a crack of a widow's peak, like a little thin crack.
Why don't just like angle its eyes to be like a widow's peak? Because the crabs can kind of move their eyes like whoop, 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 right? So just make the widow's peak out of their antennas or whatever they're called.
Yeah. All right. So in front of the three of them are three large shells, and you will now roll to see how much physique your new character will get by attempting to lift this stone or this shell for longer than your competitors.
Okay, and
Roll a d6.
and this is gonna put it in a certain skill category, or
Yes.
Okay.
Physique.
gotcha. Fun. Rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1 for physique? That's rough, buddy.
No.
Oh no!
That's more than
It's a crab.
Oh.
It is a crab. So the really battle worn one that's not Tom Cruise fucking picks this shell up like it's nothing, bounces it around on its claw, and gets the highest score. The Tom Cruise one lifts it for a shorter amount than that, but still significantly longer than this new Crablad. Do you have a number?
You know how tempted I am to say 420, but I don't know, like 128, I guess.
128, okay.
I was gonna say, wait, since he's like a little Dracula, what if it was like 482? Like Nos 482.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
that's pretty good.
482, okay, yeah.
Like
482,
number
yeah.
482.
Very, very good. Very good,
Very
Cassie. Okay, so number 482 attempts to lift the shell, and as they lift the shell, like at all, they just tumble over and fail completely.
You know, I was going to say a horrible twist to this would be that regardless of what I roll, if my crab loses, I have to play whichever crab won. So it's like I could be stuck playing as Tom Cruise crab.
This is something I was considering.
That would be pretty great.
So, next up is the test of agility. A large sandcastle stands surrounded by a small moat. As the tide rises around it, and the three of you compete to get to the top as fast as possible. This roll will determine your athletics. Another d6, please.
Damn, 6.
Damn, a 6.
Very nice.
All right.
But this shit maxes out at 5.
So,
Oh yeah.
what?
But the thing maxes out at 5.
So it's a 5 then.
That was
So athletics, yeah. So the big one really seems to like struggle to get up at all. The Tom Cruise one is pretty agile, but fucking number 482, is that
Yeah.
it? Number 482 just bolts up as if they turned into bats and just flew up. They spin around this fucking castle as if it was nothing, and then they're at the top.
Nice.
And are awarded the most points. Okay. Accuracy time. A line of Crablads start walking across from each other in rows, pushing shells. Whoever shoots the most shells gets the most points. This roll will determine your shoot. D6.
Another 6.
Another 6. Damn.
Does that have to go into 4?
Nah, it goes to 5. You have two of those if you want.
Okie dokie.
Okay. The Tom Cruise one misses every shot intentionally because it doesn't like harming others. And the big one, it hits a few shots, but not nearly as many as 482, who hits every other shot that Tom Cruise does not, and is awarded the most points.
Woo.
And the barnacle-covered crab stands on the podium again, addressing the audience of Crablads, eager to see who the next pilot will be, and goes,
And now it's time for the ultimate test of intellect, ingenuity, and above all, creativity. To stay ahead of our competitor, we must innovate.
And then 2 buckets lower from the ceiling, one empty and one stuffed to the brim with crabs.
Our prime directive says that we must conform, that all crabs go down with the ship, but to pick the ones that'll lead our great colony to the future, we must find the glitches in our operation, the disruptors in the network, the crabs that'll think outside the bucket.
And you know this test. You've prepared for it for a long time. You have to move the crabs from one bucket to another using your mech to transform in some useful way. The crabs will fight to stay in the bucket, so if you remove them one by one, you will struggle. The more creative you are, the higher the bonus I will give you to your transformation skill.
I already got it. I mean, it's so straightforward, though. Do I just say it, or do I have to roll something? So it's literally just going to, like, make 2 big hands, grab both buckets, and just kind of put them together and dump all the crabs into the other one and put it back down. A little, like...
Simple but effective, and it works. It works. They sort of struggle at first, try to, like, hold on, but as you just, like, shake the bucket like a ketchup bottle, eventually they start falling in, just in one, like, big lump. And the crabs in the bucket and all the crabs watching start, like, clinging their claws together, sort of like clapping, but not
You see
really.
this clacking sound like someone hitting drumsticks together.
So loud. And as for the other 2, when asked to move crabs out of the bucket, they tried to climb in and ended up joining.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie
I
mistake.
was just thinking, wouldn't it be better if they, like, made a clapping noise by just clacking their claws?
Yeah. That is how they clap. You are correct. Cassie was doing that too.
Yeah, just the little the little crabby grabbies.
All right. And then it's your journey to the stage into your mech, which is just sort of below the stage, all flat and weird, I think, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, because it's like a stick figure.
So how do you make your way to the stage?
I don't know, because I don't really have, like, a good visual of, like, this environment.
So you're in a giant crab full of, like, you know, technology and rooms and stuff. Science. This big science crab. Basically like a big radio tower that people live in. And outside is just the city.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be as simple as you want it to be and as complicated as you want it to be. If you want there to be a little city adventure, then there's a little city adventure. If you want the crab to just be shot out of a fucking cannon, that is also possible.
That's literally what I was thinking.
No,
actually.
but I thought you said that I had to make my way to the stage and how I was going to do that or whatever.
Yeah, from the crab, but you could be shot directly with a cannon.
to the stage where the fight was happening. I thought you meant there was like a stage at this event that I had to go to.
No, you won. You won. Everybody clapped. It was great.
Okay. Can my mech go back to normal?
Once you get in it, you're not in it yet.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. All right, shoot me out of a fucking cannon, baby.
Fucking 482 is blasted out of a fucking cannon out of the one eye of this giant crab construct, and is blasted directly to the stage and lands on the stage on the platform that goes down. And then all of you, not just Crablad, are back on the stage as if nothing happened. And the plume of smoke dissipates around you. What up, gang? It is Sketch. I'm here with a brief midroll to tell you that the first episode of our playthrough of Definitely Wizards, which we are calling Void Wizards, it'll be a 3-episode thing. The first episode is currently up on Patreon, and you can listen to it for the low price of $5. That is either $5 a month or just $5 to purchase this one episode. However, that is not all. Episode 2 of Void Wizards will be dropping on Halloween. Ooh, spooky! I don't know. That's it. Now let us return to a void in reality. Marcus has retreated to the back of the stage with Sacrum and is attempting to find something to cover his head with.
Huh.
Dude, what about this, like, bong? Do you think that'll fit? And you're back in combat.
I have a question.
And yeah.
Before we like really get right back into the nitty gritty of this combat that we've so eagerly been anticipating, the continuation of. Just could you paint us a picture of like any, I don't know, say like trash that's on the backside of the stage, or like just like random like little details, like this is the stage just that we're fighting on. Give us the environmental design here.
Oh.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
Now, the stage itself is clean. There's like a DJ table at the back. There's a weird looking microphone at the front. Meredith is at the front of the stage, and Clint, I believe, is also there.
Okay.
And Crablad is below the stage, presumably getting back into their mech whenever it's their turn. Beam is also on stage with you guys, just so you know. And yeah, the stage is clean. There's people all around the stage who are in a trance.
Oh, they're still dancing?
They're dancing, dude. Big time dancing.
But some of the speakers have been deactivated previously, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it looks even stupider that they're dancing? Because the music isn't very audible?
I mean, the music around the stage would be pretty audible still. There's a lot of speakers there. It is Robert's turn to do something.
So Robert is just, having a bit of a feeling of disorientation, suddenly being back to where he was and trying to get a read of the situation. And he locks eyes with Clint, actually.
Mm-hmm. And Clint notices this.
Yes.
Right? Clint sees him looking, so then he's like, looks back. It's time to fuck some shit up. Right?
And Robert is like, did you also just have like an episode?
Did you ever have a dream?
You have a dream where you wanted to do you
When you do-
so
when
much
you-
that he
when
would
you do
do anything? But you did. Yeah, Clint awkwardly just kind of looks very like knowingly, right? No, and like looks away, but very
And Robert just wants to see, like he just from Clint's reaction, he just and just kind of looking around at everyone, probably also looking a little bit dazed. He just kind of assumes that everyone had a similar experience, and he just wants to see what Sacrum and Marcus are getting up to.
Mm-hmm. So you get up on the stage?
Yeah, he gets up on the stage and just to get a better glimpse of like Sacrum, Marcus, and also Ramsey, I guess. So can I get like a notice, a notice maybe to see what they're up to potentially? That's a 4 total.
A 4 total. Blaze it. Marcus and Sacrum are at the back of the stage, trying to just fit this bong onto Marcus's head so he can protect his mushroom.
What about Ramsey?
Ramsey is up in the sky, looking sort of dazed. Like less aggressive than he did before. He just kind of looks confused.
Huh. And okay. So Robert feels like,
I know you said so Robert feels, but Sir Robert feels like the natural next step in your character arc.
right,
Like, well, like, yeah, Sir Robert,
maybe.
the like tomato squire. I don't know. Is a sir and a squire? I guess they're different things.
A sir is definitely higher than a squire.
He could be a Sir Squire,
I don't think so.
Sir McSquire, the Robert Tomato.
That would be like being the boss of a company and also
Underpaid.
like a trainee. I guess it would be like undercover boss. That's the only situation where it works. If he was
exactly
undercover.
like that. So do you guys think that I'm doing all right for a ripe tomato?
All right. Robert looks around to see if he can find anything more fitting for Marcus's head than a bong. Just kind of to try and, you know, they're not actively hostile at the moment, and he just figures, hey, if I show that I'm trying to work with them here, maybe we'll find a peaceful way to resolve this. So
Do an investigate.
maybe an investigate, yeah. 6 total.
A 6 total. Yeah, you see like a piece of like plastic kinda that's like stuck on the back of the DJ table, and you could maybe like pull it off and like curve it so that it works as like a sort of dog collar type thing. So it like protects the sides even though it doesn't protect the top.
Okay.
Like a cone of shame mushroom.
So yeah, so Robert grabs that, or at least attempts to grab it, unless like anyone is interrupting him.
It's your turn.
Okay. No, Robert grabs that, and then he also takes one of the records that's not being used, and he just bends it into like this cone and kind of has the record ready in the other hand, just to also cover the top. And he asks Clint, can you give me some duct tape?
Yep, sure thing. Just throws him just out of the cuff. Does that work? Is that cool? Because it's not my turn, but
Perfect.
Yeah. Whatever.
okay.
Okay.
Also, is that vinyl? Did you just bend vinyl or break vinyl or something?
No, the side is kind of like a dog cone.
Oh, okay.
It was just plastic siding, but like for the top is like on the top of the cone to protect the top. There is like a vinyl record that Robert is duct taping to the plastic.
Upside down traffic cone.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we get?
And he just
Can we cue the music? The vinyl countdown.
Yeah, so Robert, with this in hand, he walks over to Marcus and he just goes, I think this might be a bit better fitting.
And he grabs it. And he goes, "Thank you, Robert. I knew I could rely on you." That's your turn. You moved and you did an action.
Yeah, okay.
It's Wick's turn. What's Wick gonna do?
What was my last turn? I threw one of Gabby's friends, right?
Yeah, you seem pretty upset in general right now.
Yeah, and then you like did a handstand on the record table and went wiki wiki.
While still being on fire.
Yeah, it was lit.
It was cool. You said Ramsey was sort of disorientated or stunned or something?
Yep.
Is that to indicate that the hypnosis is wearing off?
Who knows?
You.
Yeah, you. What? Yes? No?
I think that you have to figure that out for yourself. Or you could, I don't know, use your communication that Wick has and speak with people.
If only there was some way to find out.
Oh, man. What would be the keywords for Google? Like, bait, communication between characters? How does that work?
Very efficient.
I'm gonna shout up to Ramsey to get down here right now. Like, I'm furious and they should listen.
Right, do it.
Ramsey needs to listen to me, so yeah.
Do it. Don't say you're gonna do it. Do it.
I shout up to him. Ramsey, get down here right now. What's going on? Tell me.
Ramsey floats down and goes, I don't even know how I got here, Wick. Did I kill someone?
Yeah, you did, you idiot. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
He withdraws his wings and he just sort of looks around confused and he's like, did Marcus do this? Where's Sacrum? Is he okay?
He's with Marcus. I can see the stage, right? I can see where they are. Or
They're
do I need
together
to-
now.
They're together. I don't know what's going on. There seems to be some kind of mind control thing.
That doesn't sound right. They never. Why would they take control of me? We're on the same side.
Did you have a dream recently?
Last night when I was asleep. What do you mean?
No, like it was more recent. Like I had this weird dream and Marcus was in it and he was asking me to join him.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to ask you because honestly, I think it's too dangerous for you, Wick. Better that you join Mom and Dad and do what they're doing.
What are you talking about? What's too dangerous? And why is it not dangerous enough for you?
You're my little brother, Wick.
I don't care. You're my older brother.
I don't want harm to come to you. And I can handle myself.
You clearly can't. You've just been controlled the same way I was.
They controlled you too.
Damn right. Look at my arm, it's burnt. That doesn't happen by accident. No matter what has happened before, this is like a new thing. I've never burnt myself by accident before.
He looks over your arm and he goes, They did this to you? Marcus did and Sacrum did?
What do you think? What do you really think? Do you think this is like Do you think this is just a normal concert still?
Don't remember I was backstage and your employer friend started talking, and I don't remember what happened after, and I don't really understand what's happening right now.
Let me ask you one more thing before I go and mash up Marcus's mushroom head. Do you think the music is actually good or not?
No, of course I don't.
So things are kind of falling into place. Their music is garbage, but everyone here is dancing to it.
People have different tastes, Wick.
All right. I need to hijack this. We're going to turn this into a learning, lesson about being tolerant of other people's tastes.
Oh my god, wait, of course you'd be the one to step up and say Oh man. Oh, that was amazing.
It's all falling into place.
This music is garbage, but everyone's still dancing to it.
So is Wick gonna do anything, or is he just gonna keep talking? You have like a combat turn if you want.
Yeah, Wick is going to... I kind of feel bad for Robert because he's just been trying to help Marcus. But I wanna jump up there and kick Marcus in the can.
Okay. What does that mean exactly? He's all can.
I imagine his body's to be sort of like trash can shaped, right? So,
yeah, vaguely.
Sort of like Bender from Futurama. I want to kick him in the can.
Shiny metal ass.
Yeah.
No, it's kiss my shiny metal ass, not kick.
Oh, I don't pay like full attention to Futurama anymore.
Okay.
Common misunderstanding. He actually says kick.
Oh.
Let me see if Marcus notices or not.
I mean, he's kind of distracted by Robert, so...
He is, yeah. I mean, you're definitely not stealth. I'm just gonna go based on whether it's a mixed success or a bad outcome. It's a mixed success. He notices, so he doesn't get a disadvantage on whatever happens next, but he's not able to retaliate in time or anything. Yeah, roll a fight.
What is my fight? Is it 5? Yeah, that's
Fucking
fine.
hell.
Come on. I want to beat this guy up. 6.
Fucking hell.
I got an 11.
Wait, you rolled a 1?
No, I got an 11.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Mushroom soup in a can.
11 minus 4.
I'm about to turn you into cream of mushroom soup. I don't know whether to take this sexually or...
Alright. So you hit him for 7. And he takes a severe consequence.
Damn. That bro's looking worse than like on release Spore.
Yeah, so what happens is you fucking demolish his entire like side here around like his armpit area, and his fucking arm falls off.
God damn.
As well as you punch him, you notice that on like the roots of like his head, there looks to be a lot of rot.
Is that unnatural for someone like Marcus to have rot?
Not good. It's not good when plants or mushrooms or anything have rot.
Yeah.
Bad.
Okay.
No bueno.
No wonder the music had no flavor.
Yeah. And that's why his voice is all fucked up.
Just Googling how to unrot mushrooms.
Your guess is as good as mine. I certainly did not Google that. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty fucking good hit from Wick.
That was very cool. Who goes next? Like, do we know the turn order still? Because I kind of forgot.
I think I was one of the last ones.
Wick is the last one, yes. We do know the turn order. The next one is Crablad.
Oh, joy.
Oh,
Grand entrance.
what do bats
Big
sound like?
reveal.
There you go. Close enough. All right, so I guess I'm going to go get that fucking mech suit wherever I left it.
Okay, yeah. You don't have to move or anything for that. You get in the mech suit, it transforms into basic. You still have a movement and a action.
I guess we're going to crawl out from under the stage.
Excellent. So that's your movement. You're now on top of the stage, or are you like down on the ground?
No, I was going to say I remember what happened last time, but this one doesn't.
This one doesn't die?
No, it doesn't remember stepping on the stage and getting teleported.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
I really don't know what to do. I was not forming a battle plan.
Would the new Crablad have a memory of what killed the old one? Like, would Ramsey be a visible threat still to them? Or
I think they would understand that that was an accident.
would they?
Right? Like,
I mean, I think they would see all of the people on the opposition as a threat, not specifically Ramsey, just the opposition.
yeah.
So they would know who to attack.
Yep.
For example.
Huh.
They wouldn't be like lost on what's going on. They know what's going on. They just don't. Basically, what they don't remember is the little death loop thing that happened at the end. Everything else they should be able to remember perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
They know all the people, they know Beam, etc.
I guess I'm just kind of lost on what my objective at the moment is because somebody is fighting with Marcus, and about all I remember at this point.
Someone was patching him up, and then someone else came and stopped that from happening.
Yes.
It's like in this game, combat isn't really combat. It's a conflict, and it can be resolved in any way whatsoever. It could be resolved like Robert was trying, or it could be resolved the way Wick was trying.
Are we also so okay? Sorry. Is 482 like with us now, or still in transit? Oh, it's with. Okay, so they're with us, and doesn't that like? I mean, like we see 482 arrive, right?
I mean, so you guys were dazed as the crab itself arrived and went below the stage. But now that it ascends from the stage, you would certainly be able to see that the mech is back.
Okay, sweet.
Would the new Crablad have arrived while we were still in dreams? Okay, cool.
Like you missed up the whole charge up sound effect, the cannon firing, and the crab like skimming across
Like
the ground.
the cartoonish skid marks. Like, but it's like a small crab, so it's not, does it even really make a sound if no one's there to hear it?
I feel like Robert definitely does not notice new Crablad showing up again, especially because, he just tried to help Marcus, and then out of nowhere, just Wick comes blasting in and kicks his arm off. So Robert is definitely...
Yeah, I think Wick and Robert would not notice, no.
I think I have my plan. I'm going to attempt to transform right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did we shift the rolls at all?
So your transformation is +1 now.
Gotcha.
But a 1 is still a 1, because otherwise that doesn't work. So 1 is a 1, otherwise it's a +1.
Gotcha. Okay, I just get high rolls. It's a 6, and I want to, like the Lego Man hands, but like bigger.
Mm-hmm. Like a crab claw.
Yeah, but like cylindrical. Like it's not a pinchy, it's like a grabby.
Yeah. I get you.
So I'm gonna do. Does that count as my action, or do I still get to do something else?
I mean, it is an action. Yeah.
Okay.
Transforming is an action. So you moved onto the stage. You transformed.
Oh no, I thought it was still at ground level, but yeah, you know what? States.
You can be under. It's
stage works better.
All right. So you're standing on the stage. You got your claws looking weird. Clint and Meredith, you would certainly notice the Crablad is back if you want to react to that. That is up to you.
Oh, hey there, chap.
Just confusion because it's like, wait, but I just saw you, like you're dead, and
Yeah. We do this all the time.
and what?
Nah, I just changed costumes and came back. It's all good.
Yeah, these crabs are a dime a dozen.
Okay, we can come back to that later. I don't have time to take all that in. But hi, Crablad.
Oh.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Okay, now do something useful. Hold that mushroom still for me.
Whose turn is it? I'm confused.
It is now Raymond's turn.
L. Raymond?
E.L. Raymond. You can try to figure it out if you want.
Ernest.
Everybody loves Raymond.
That's good.
Hate that show.
Yeah, so Raymond is standing on the stage. He turned towards Clint. I believe he would know that Clint is his ally because he talked to Clint, yeah?
Yep.
And he goes, what can I do to help?
I like Raymond so much less now that I know what inspired his name. Clint opens his mouth. Do you think that we should help this mushroom or hurt it? Because he's rotting.
I mean, it's sad, but we are sort of like obligated as employees of the employers to kind of provide the safety of the guests and host the event in general. I mean, personally, I think he's got some good ideas. I was in some sort of like weird dream state and
Okay, enough of that. Can you hold him still for me?
I'm not the strongest, but I could sort of like put him in a box.
No.
All right. Can't help you then.
Why don't you go beat up his friend?
That's not really my strength either, but
Put him in a box.
Put his friend in a box.
I can put a friend in a box for sure. For sure, I can put his friend in a box.
Well, wait a second. If you put Marcus in a box, then can you put a hole in the box?
Yeah, I can make any sort of like light construct, really.
That's very interesting. Put Marcus in a box with a hole facing the exposed part of the mushroom roots.
You got it, Chief. And he sort of just like he chugs some life force, and he snaps his fingers, and around Marcus, a like pink sort of like agatite looking box that's see-through appears around him, sort of like a shield with like a small hole around his like root area.
That's amazing.
Thanks. I do what I can.
Robert is just kind of jealous. Well, that's better than what I had.
Aww. Just taping plastic together. He's trying his best. Come on.
That's why Robert is sad. It's not like jealous that the dude has such cooler powers than his tomato heal abilities. It's that he can make a better construct for this person. Robert's so wholesome. Well, not as wholesome as Marcus, but
Yeah. It's Meredith's turn to do stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah, after noticing and being confused by the reappearance of a Crablad, her main concern is just to get more of the speakers turned back off and to get more of the people like out of the trance so their life force stops being drained. So is she able to like hop off the stage and get to the nearest
Yeah, for sure.
speaker that's still working?
For sure.
And yeah, that's what she wants to do. She's just gonna like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with whatever the heck is going on over there with Marcus and boxes and whatever. Not my concern. She gets off the stage. It's to whatever speaker is closest that's still like playing music.
All right.
And just wants to, mess up the wiring and get that thing off.
Cool. I think roll a craft for that too.
That's a 10.
A 10. Goddamn. It's a great success.
See, I'm rolling really good. I got 6 again.
Actually, it's a tremendous success. So I'm going to say that it not only turns off that speaker.
I fuck up that speaker.
It also turns off 2 of the speakers on the stage who are connected to it directly. That's a total of 4 speakers off, I think. Yeah, so most of the ones around the stage. I think there's 2 left around the stage, and then the rest of them are other places.
The less people are entranced now, right?
Yes, a lot less people are entranced. They sort of like look confused. Like they're sort of like, why was I dancing to this?
Ooh.
Hey, turn the music back.
Like Gabby, for example, is out of a trance. She's just like, what happened to the good music? the fuck is this? She just sort of looks around, confused. Yeah, good turn.
That's my turn.
It's Sacrum's turn. What can Sacrum do?
Nothing. It's useless. Sacrum, more like sad crumb.
Valid.
Gabby's just like, play the music! Because he's thinking of
I know what he can do. He's going to move over to his DJ turntable. And he is going to use his healing beats. And he's going to try to heal fucking Marcus.
Oh, man.
Which, heal or?
Yeah, he's not going to fuck Marcus. He is going to heal him. You are correct.
Just had to clarify.
He can spend... How many is that? 3? No, because you hit him for 7. He spends 4. He spends 4 life force to heal Marcus back to normal. So, I mean, he still doesn't have the arm, but he's not like injured anymore. Basically, he's able to do whatever he wants.
Still rotten though?
Oh, still rotten. Big rotten. Can't heal the rot.
Not much of a healing job then.
Yeah.
Little bit embarrassing.
What kind of friend is Sacrum?
Yeah.
Good question. No, like as this like healing beats are happening, you see the rot like start to heal, but then it just comes back just as quick.
Huh.
Yeah, it is Clint's turn.
So Clint is in the same zone as the lads, right? The the Bad Beats boys.
Yeah, Clint's on the stage.
All right. Clint's going to very confidently walk towards Marcus, and while reaching into his suit, his chartreuse money dollar bill signed suit, and pulling something out that looks like a syringe with something clear in it, say, Marcus, I don't like doing this, but HR called and they just said that you're a rotten part of the team. Don't throw away this shot. And he is going to roll for a slap on the back because I think that this qualifies as a office-based attack. He wants to stab him in through the hole. Stab him with this penicillin shot that he very seriously needs. It's a penicillin shot. So the rot. Looked it up. Don't worry about it. Scientists, it works.
Right. But it's not an attack, is it?
Nah, he's attacking, you know? Yeah, it's really like, it's a piercing move right in that hole. What's he gonna do? Move a bit in the box? No.
No, I mean, he's not going to do anything, but I don't think you could say it's an attack.
Okay, I just want to stab him with the penicillin.
Roll a clean d6, because it's a shot and you don't have any.
I rolled a 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
Roll it with advantage. He's fucking just stuck there. What's he gonna do?
completely restrained. Like,
3.
3. That's gonna do it. It's a mixed success. Yeah, you inject him.
You want to get my cuffs all covered in yucky mycelium or something?
What would a mixed success mean?
Yucky mushroom goo on my nice soup.
I have an idea if a mixed success could be that like he jams it in, but like it kind of angles it at a way that it breaks off and not the entire fluid goes in or something like that.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was horrible. He needs all that penicillin in him. Oh, I just now realized I did a hole in the box that is a Oh, that's not my fault. That was unintentional.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one who said the box thing. That was you and your creation, Scott. I was gonna do this from before that.
Yes, but the box was never intended as such.
So what happened?
All right. So you stab him with the needle, and it does go in like a little bit at an angle.
Okay.
And it cracks and breaks as you like squeeze the.
You get any penicillin?
Yes.
Gets a bit. Okay.
He gets a bit in, and you notice like the rot, like it's still there, but it doesn't feel like as violent. Like it feels like a lesser case of it, basically, than the strong, like what would be a good comparison? Instead of like a 3rd degree burn, it's like a 2nd degree burn.
Okay.
But rot.
Clint just like ends his turn by saying, I guess, Robert, you gotta come debride the wound, tomato the mush. Passes the turn.
Interesting.
Tomato the mush.
Come tomato that mush.
Yep. Tomato the mush. Okay. Ramsey's turn. Ramsey is going to grab Wick and try to like sort of just like drag him away.
Okay.
Yeah. Wick, you don't understand. They're good people, Wick. There's something going on here. He's just gonna try to pull you, so I'll roll a physique on Ramsey. It's a 4. You can roll opposed it with a physique of your own. I don't think Ramsey's gonna do too hot.
Do I have any idea of where Ramsey is taking me? Is he like taking me away from the fight or just away?
Yeah, he's just pulling you back from the fight a bit. You can not resist if you want as well.
Yeah, I'll let him take me away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he just sort of pulls you to the side and he goes, Wick, these are good people. I don't... This wasn't the plan, but we were gonna do something. And it seems that things have gotten a bit extreme. We can talk them down from this. We can figure something out.
What exactly did you think you were going to do today?
It was going to be a large... And we were going to... I mean, we already did kidnap one of the employers. And this was supposed to be a distraction. And it seems to have gotten out of hand.
What do you mean kidnap? What did you do?
So, we captured one of the employers, and that's all you need to know.
Oh my god.
Look, the more I say, the more at risk you are when they try to interrogate you, so it's better you don't know anything, okay?
Is Wick aware that Clint tried to phone Dimpleton earlier and got no answer?
I believe he was under the trance at the moment. Hard to remember exactly.
Even if Wick was there for that phone call, he'd probably be stoned and not realize what was going on.
Yeah, he would either be stoned or in a trance, regardless, I think. So.
Wick is going to ask Ramsey who they kidnapped.
The less you know, the better, Wick. Just trust me on this. I'm your brother.
I'm not convinced. I mean, I know you're my brother, but I mean, this whole nonsense.
You must be adopted.
Yeah, look, you've got wings.
Why do you think it's okay to kidnap someone? What are you working on? Why are you friends with these fools? Why are you dating Sacrum?
My dating life is none of your business, Wick.
These are bad people, plain as day.
Think things just got out of hand.
No, they didn't get out of hand. You've been fooled.
What Mum and Dad are doing is great, but it's clearly not working. You've been to our old neighborhood, I've been to our old neighborhood. You've seen the city. Something needs to be done, and we are doing what needs to be done.
And you think kidnapping someone and then your friends hypnotizing the crowd is okay? I thought I was stupid. But you're an imbecile if you think that's okay.
He grabs you by the shoulders, and he says, "Look, Wick, this isn't funny business. This is serious.
Damn right it's serious.
And the things the employers have done, they far outweigh anything we've done and anything we could do. So we need to get our leverage where we can, and we need to understand what they are doing and why they are doing it, because if we don't, terrible things are going to happen, Wick." And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh.
Dope. Super cool. I liked this session a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really fun idea to split people off.
Did y'all like your visions? You can talk about it, by the way. I just wanted to separate you so that you would be unaware of each other's like actions and feelings about the situation.
Right after mine, I went into the call with Aaron, and I was just like, man, I think I let Sketch down. I think he was very disappointed in me. That's how I felt. I felt like I was really bad at it.
Nah, you did great, man. I love it.
Okay, great. Cool. Manipulated you into giving me that self-reassurance. Thank you. Okay.
Good job, bud. Yeah, totally. Let's end the recording.